money. This piece of paper is the cause of most evil. Yet, admit it or not, it is one of the basic needs for survival. When money isn't enough, we search for making it, and especially people my age who don't want to ask their parents for money anymore. Not having money is one of the most haunting feelings. Realizing making money takes a long term and quick scheme. Money making promises on YouTube are fake. Instead of trying to make money at the very instant, why don't we manage money that we currently have? Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this episode, we try to discuss ways to save money more efficiently. Now these 5 methods are in no particular order, but the last one is my favorite. So do watch the video till the end. Without further ado, let's get right into the meat of this video. Number 1. Use 50-30-20 rule. So what is this rule and why do you need it the next time you get your salary? 50% of your income should be spent on needs such as food, paying your home mortgage, water, and so on. And the 30% refers to the things that you want to buy. So it can be buying new clothes, buying new shoes, buying coffee, or whatever. And the remaining 20% should be put into your savings account, or you can save it locally by hiding it in your room. Now, needless to say, that can have some flexibility with this rule. So if you're really keen on saving money, I would advise spending 50% of your money on needs and saving the rest of 50%. So no buying things that you want, because at the end of the day, probably will be useless in the next 24 hours. More on this later. Speaking of things that you probably won't need, come on to our second method of saving money using the 7-day rule. So what is this rule exactly? Now imagine you are wandering around the mall aimlessly and mindlessly, and you come across a very cool stuff that your inner child urges you to buy. Now before buying that thing, remember this rule. This is called the 7-day rule. So this rule essentially says, before buying anything, spend 24 hours contemplating whether you need that item or not. If the answer is yes after 24 hours of seeing that item, then you should buy it. And if the answer is no, you should not even consider going to that same mall anymore. So, and if you're enjoying the video so far, consider subscribing. That was a bit of exaggeration, but you know what I'm saying. The third method is using mobile apps such as Saving Goals and Money Manager. So when you use the Money Manager app for the first time, you will see a screen similar to this. So let me select my currency first. So this is Nepalese rupees. This is the money that you already have. So let's say I have 1,000 rupees already, and let me give an account name, and let me give a symbol and a color, and let's add. So this main account is my already existing one, and this is the one I just created, right? So let me go on home and let's select the one I just created, so which is subscribe, and let me add my expenses for the day. So let's say I spent 100 rupees on cafe today, and you can add some comment if you want, like momos, and let's add. So you can see my 100 rupees expenses reduced my original balance to 900 rupees. So let me add my income for now. So let's say I earned today 200 rupees. I didn't, just for an example, from a gift. And similarly, you can add a comment or some photos. So in this way, you can track your expenses. Similarly, you can use an app called Savings Goal, which is very similar. So the special feature about this app is you can give your name to your goal. So I want to say buying getting 1,000 subscribers. So my goal can be getting 1,000 subscribers, and when I get 1,000 subscribers, I will pay myself 20,000 rupees, and I can select a currency. I'll just write NIP for now, and done. What I can do now is go in the app daily and add savings. The amount that I saved, say 100 rupees I saved today, and this is for savings, and done. Now if you are like me who wants to reduce screen time, instead of using mobile apps, you can use Excel. You can find ready-made templates if you do a quick Google search, or you can make your own by watching this video right here. And this is not a promotion of any sort, I just really like this video. Now throughout this video I've discouraged shopping, but you must do shopping to fulfill your inner child. Then I'd suggest using cashback or discount. As you may already know, there are special offers during the rush, such as 11/11. Everybody knows about 11/11, and there are flash sales starting like every 9 p.m. or something, and there are special offers like OVO 55, and I would recommend utilizing those instead of shopping haphazardly. Here is the fifth and final method for saving money, which is actually a way of making money rather than spending money. This is called using the rule of 4%. So what is mean by that? So say you have very small microtransaction that you have to pay every month. So what you can do is use the rule of 4%. Say all of your subscriptions like Netflix, Spotify add up to like $50 per month. Since $50 is the transaction for the month, to find the transaction for the whole year, we multiply that $50 by 12, and using the rule of 4%, we divide that amount by 0.04 to get $15,000. So instead of spending $50 every month, what you can do is deposit that $15,000 into a super safe bank FD that gives at least 4% interest every year, so that at the end of the year you receive at least $600. So now what you can do is pay $50 monthly for those microtransactions. So in this way you are making money, so you aren't losing money, and you are even enjoying your subscriptions. And there we have the 5 tips for saving money more efficiently. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this video. If you like this video, give it a like, and if you're new, consider subscribing, and I will meet you next week.